Okay, so it's June 14th, 2022. We're camped here in Billings, Montana. So here's the campground over here. Our camper is in that first row, the little one there. Now we couldn't get into Yellowstone National Park because their roads are flooded out and there's all sorts of rock slides and mudslides because of this precipitation event. So we're down here at Billings as our backup, and you can see there's the Yellowstone River that we're camped along right there. And it's at flood stage. And you can see the water's right there, and our camper is down there. I'm standing on the levee right here, and so our camper is actually below the level of the river. What's interesting, this afternoon they've been trying to raise the levee here. They've added these concrete blocks and things to make the levee a little bit higher. They're predicting that the river will crest, should be cresting right about now. It's about 8 p.m. And it looks like it might actually be going down a little bit based on the water marks in some of the trees. So it should be going down, and it's at about 15.1 feet, which is about its historic high. And this levee is about 17 feet. So we might have a couple of feet to spare. But what's really interesting is not so much, oh look, you can see how high that. What's really interesting and maybe concerning is not so much how high the water is getting relative to the top of the levee, but these campsites down here are full of water. So we might be having some seepage underneath the levee. And so that's potentially troublesome, because the levees fail, they often fail from below and you get seepage underneath. So as someone who teaches geology and geomorphology and geologic hazards, this may be quite foolish for me to spend the night down there below this flooding river. So if you hear from me again, you'll know I made it, even though this is probably a foolhardy decision.